Hello, Gregory here. I'm the posh cousin of Grego. So, not really. Split personalities. What are we talking about today? Well, another introduction to another vehicle, because we've got a couple that are going home very soon. So we've got a couple in the mix happening, but we're getting a look in at Miss Bonny. Miss Bonny is a Beetle, obviously. 70 something Beetle, maybe. You know, specifics, we don't worry about such things until you're ordering parts, of course. But yeah, so this is the probably what you call a later model, because you got 4-stud disc brakes, IRS. Yeah, so no, incorrect, Grego, again. Swing axle, this one. They, you know, the factory was like that. They reverted back a bit, and they had some later models that had earlier parts on them, etc. But yeah, so this is Miss Bonny. The owner's from Tasmania. Car's actually from up here, but the owner has come up and has asked us to get this looking good and running well so that she can drive it back to Tassie. It's going to be a regular driving car. So it come from a guy who I think he painted it himself. There seems to be brush marks and yeah, not your usual style. It's got a bit of the plastic fender beading on, so that stuff comes off pretty easy. Look, I'll show you. Not really my style. I guess it protects the edge of the guards a bit, but you know, like you just it's going to look that much cleaner without it on. So this would have been chrome at one stage, but the chrome doesn't last very long on it. Bam. So yeah, we've got to do a nice overhaul of this, you know, new seals, fresh paint on it. Yeah, where, you know, you reuse some of the old parts, you clean them up and reuse them, but we're going to have new trim, proper headliner will be going in, not just the carpet glued to the top. Not sure what those seats are out of, but I think they're just gonna, they're reasonably comfortable and adjustable, so they're just going to work with that. So it's not a 100% period correct restoration or anything like that. It's just we're going to tear it down, check out where the rust is, if any. There's actually really no signs of rust, just bad paint. The paintwork was pretty ordinary. I think it was a bit of a home job. But you never know, like I can see a little bit of bubbling there. It's a pretty common spot. Mirrors are, these plastic things are, they're shot. So gonna add a few things back onto it that'll make it look good. It's got the old retro lights on. What are they? Oh, General Electric, there you go. Yeah. So basically the car, you know, it's not the worst thing we've ever seen. You know, it's not full of gaping holes and whatnot, but yeah, so this may have been a Melbourne car originally, but yeah, we're going to pull it down and strip it back and see what we've got. You can see that headlight's been replaced, and that one's the old one. Little things here and there. Mechanically, it's had a bit of work already, but I think it's going to be. Ooh, tow bar's almost in the road. So we've got a little bit of a twin barrel Weber on there, but yeah, not the best carbs out there for smoothness. Really, that yeah, it looks like a 009 as well. So there's a couple of things that you could improve it if you want it to drive like the factory intended. But she's got a bit of power, a bit more than standard with the bigger carby on there. But yeah, sometimes it's not all about outright horsepower. So this tin here looks like it's been replaced, no holes in there, that's good, but the seal is definitely gone, so that needs a bit of work. Bit of blue tack action holding the 1500 badge on. Yeah, looks like they've done a bit of work on the muffler, etc. But bumpers are looking a bit sad. Nice wide tyres on them, and yeah, so there's plenty of parts we'll be using on it. But yeah, that's you know, you want to replace those lenses, they're all crazed as the plastic gets. Definitely needs some wiper action happening there. It's just sitting there. So yeah, there's you know, it's got its original strips along the side there. They look pretty good, but they must have lost one and bunged on a bit of that plastic chrome stuff, and same with here, this must have went missing. But we'll try and get the original style, maybe not original ones, but get the replicas, which will look okay. So complete color change is going, complete interior change. So I think we might be going to Flipper Blue on this, which I reckon is a pretty cool color. It's of the right era. And yeah, so real big change, and then, you know, maybe some tan or something inside, we'll see. So it's going to be a good bug. So yeah, that's Andrew's just going to start with, because we've now got 2 cars in line for the sandblaster. We're getting at least one done next week. The blaster's been super flat out, and then as soon as you have rain, he gets held up once more. So we had some rain this morning, nice little downpour. But yeah, so anyway, he will catch up. I said, oh, I got a couple ready to go, can you fit me one in? He's promised me one next week, so that'll be a good start. Yeah, so Andrew's going to do a bit of pull down and a bit of exploring with the grinder in the usual rust spots. So we'll check out where they all rust, which is besides the windows there, down in there, that's probably all filler, and up here a few other spots. So that's a quick rundown of Miss Bonny. It'd be nice to actually do a couple of Beetles. We've got a couple in the wings, so yeah, it'll be a bit of a change from the combis. So let's make this thing really cool. That's what I reckon. So all right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.